Here's what I know to be true if you are an effective leader. You will produce more than you can sustain. That is just true, right? You are a finite and limited human being, and therefore, if you're effective, you're gonna produce a lot, but you can't sustain everything that you produce. And that brings us to the principle. If you want to experience sustained growth over time, there's something you have to release, and the thing you have to release is control. I love the way Craig Groeschel says it. He says, you can have control or you can have growth, but you cannot have both. But so often, whenever we start to feel that tendency of, man, we're growing and I can't sustain everything that I've produced, what do we start to do? We start to micromanage. We actually start to grip tighter. We start to work harder. We start to extend our hours. We start to decrease our sleep. We start to sacrifice on other priorities because we're trying to make control and growth increase simultaneously. The thing that we have to remember is that, man, if you're going to actually grow sustainably and in a healthy way over time, that will always involve a gradual, intentional, deliberate releasing of control. But what's interesting about this is it can be really easy to take that principle and use it as an excuse for recklessness. To say, we want to grow, and so therefore I'm just going to hand stuff off and not provide any training, not provide any expectations, not provide any equipping or empowering to the people you're handing things off to. What we're not talking about here is reckless release. What we're talking about here is intentional training and delegation. And so the leaders that win, what do they know? They know that, man, if we're going to grow, I'm going to have to release control. And the way I release control, the method, the process, the patience that I exercise, the investment that I put into the people that I'm giving that control, authority, and responsibility to, that will make the difference. So here's the challenge I have for you today. What's an area of your life where you feel tight-gripped, where you feel like you're trying to hold on to too much, where you feel overwhelmed? And what is the control that you're likely called to release in that area? You can have control or you can have growth, but you simply cannot have both. Let's go.